So a lot of people don't know that there are different types of financial advisors. Their licenses are different, their compensation is different, and their legal obligations are different. So there are agents. Agents work for companies selling their products. The pros of that would be is if you really like a particular company, you have an experience with them, or you really believe in their longevity or their financial strength, well, you can find an agent who's willing to sell you a product from that particular company. The downsides might be is, well, what if they don't offer something that is really best suited to you? What if the costs are high or hidden or not clear? Then that might not be a good option. It's a very narrow window of options that you're choosing from when something else out there might be a much better fit for you. The second one is a broker. So brokers are similar to agents, but they don't sell their own products. They contract with usually a couple of different companies, and then they sell those products, and then those companies give them a kickback whenever that they sell. So the pros here would be you've got access to a few more options that you might not have access to with an agent. But the downside is that the costs are still hidden. There really is a short menu of options probably that you're still choosing from. And like the agent, they're also not legally obligated to act in your best interest. It's their job to sell a product. So while they can't lie to you, it's your job to decide what's right for you, as opposed to them being legally obligated to act in your best interest. The third way would be a fiduciary investment advisor. So that requires a different set of licensing, and this type of advisor cannot take a kickback from any company, and they're legally obligated to work in your best interest. Because of that, you pay them directly a transparent fee, and they don't get compensation from anywhere else. The goal there is to minimize or eliminate conflicts of interest. Some advisors work as a hybrid or a fee-based advisor, and what that means is that they sometimes work as an agent, sometimes work as a fiduciary advisor, or sometimes work as a broker, sometimes work as a fiduciary advisor. So the positive there, I guess, is you have a lot of options, but the downside is that you never really know, or it might not be clear which hat they're wearing at any given moment. Are they working in your best interest right now, or do they have their product selling hat on right now? And I suppose in addition to all that, one option would be to do it yourself or not hire an advisor at all. The upside of doing that is that you can save money on fees, because obviously you're not paying anyone, or you're paying some very small, maybe technology fees to some sort of online platform or advisor. But the downside is you're not getting any personal advice. You're missing out on the expertise that you could come, and maybe you don't know what you don't know, and maybe you don't even know what to ask, whereas a professional might be able to know what question to ask that would get you significantly better results.